Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Scene Center, Barcelona. We have with us also the people who are online. We are very pleased to have you with us. For those who have been here on site, I hope you had some great conversation at the coffee, right? My name is Jakub Turminski. I'm the managing partner of Code10, and I will be host of today's show. And I have an absolute pleasure to open the Code10 TechTalks 2025 edition. It's the 4th edition. The time flies fast, isn't it? And I have a request to those who have been here on the first edition, if you can raise your hand. All right, we have some veterans here, right? Welcome, welcome. Before I present the agenda, I will tell about the game plan. So today we have our conference is split into 2 blocks. First block will contain 4 sessions. Then we have a 30 minutes break, and after this we will have three more presentation, and there will be dinner after for those who are on site, and you are welcome to, of course, join the dinner. We will be pleased to have you. During entire conference, we have the coffee and refreshments in this room in front of me, behind your back. So feel free to help yourself. And let me say a few words about today's agenda. I can use this one. Yeah, I hope you see it. Right? Today's agenda features exciting insight. We start with the keynote, then we'll talk about the global e-compliance. We talk about the data and data and analytics. We will talk about the clean core principle. Then we will have a session about the SAP integration suite add-on. That will be followed by the break. After break, we will have some news from the SAP community, SIT Barcelona, and then Boomi for SAP. And the most exciting part, we will reveal the Bilivo by Code10. Each session is planned for approximately 20 to 25 minutes, after which there will be possibility to ask the questions. And for those who are joining us virtually, you can write your questions into the chat, and we will circulate the microphone among the participants here in Barcelona. So now please mute your phones, and then please clap your hands for Antonio, the CEO of the Code10.
Thank you very much, Jakub. Hi, hello. Thank you very much, Jakub, for your introduction, and welcome to the 4th edition of the Code10 Talks. We will try to keep it good and fun, not very heavy, so I hope nobody falls asleep during the conference. But first of all, I want to welcome the ones that are traveling from abroad or the ones that are moving a little bit to come here to Barcelona. Today we have a very nice weather. I hope that you will also enjoy the staying in the city. And especially, I want to thank everybody to be here on site, because nowadays organizing events on site is quite challenging. I remember before COVID times, so when remote work was something that we were not doing very often, that when we organized something or when I was attending to other events, I see that there was a lot of presence and it was easy to organize. And it's really, really difficult to have a room full of people like that. So for that, I want to be very, very thankful. As well, I want to thank you, the people that are online, okay? I know that everybody has a very busy agenda, and sparing some time to listen what we need to say about the SAP technology, we really appreciate it very much. So, thank you very much, and again, thank you especially for the ones that they came here to see us together. And I want to say another big thank you, because the most important part of Code10 is not the company itself, it's the people that makes Code10. No? So during the last years, we were steadily growing the number of employees that we have, and we are very happy to say that nowadays we have 39 people making the family of Code10. And during this month, we will have 3 new joiners, and we have 4 other open positions that we hope to fill it before the end of the year. So the company is growing. The company is growing slowly. It's not growing like doing crazy movements. And this means that the value of the company is growing, okay? Because at the end, all of our crew is the most important value of Code10. So we have a more distribution. Before, everybody was thinking, okay, Code10, they are the integration guys, no? They do integration. And yeah, still integration, it's a big number of consultants that we have, but our expertise is moved as well in another technical areas around SAP, and not always around SAP. So our competences are growing, and I'm very happy to say that we keep the technical background and the technical spirits after all these things. So technical people need to learn, okay? And we are very committed with the continuous learning and continuous improvement of all of us. So I'm very happy to say that we are in the top 20 companies that we have more certificates in the BTP, in the integration domain, and we are the 28 in the BTP domain. But this is something that we want to improve, okay? But if we analyze the data, in the top 30 companies, only 2 of them, they do have less than 50 consultants. So this means that there is a clear bet on improving, there is a clear bet on learning, and we hope to continue like that. So next year, we want to have more than 10 consultants certified. I think it's easy to achieve. I think today we are 9, so, and in these numbers that are from the back, it were 7, but today we are 9, and the objective is to be much more than 10. And we want to do a special focus in the data. So please, data team that is around here, know that we are expecting you to get some certifications in the SAP domain as well, okay? And let's hope that we will enter as well in the top 20 consultants of BTP. Okay, more about continuous learning, more about improving. There is a capability. So SAP assign capabilities domains from the different consultant firms. And nowadays, we are in the BTP essentials. So for us, when I was reviewing this, it was a little bit disappointing, I have to say. So one of the commitments that we have for the next year is to move into the BTP Advanced or BTP Experts. The problem that we have is about numbers. So we fill all the requirements of Advanced. You have products in the market, we have methodologies validated by SAP, and we have much more. We are only missing number of consultants certified. And this is an objective that we want to acquire in 2026. Recognition. Recognition is also important part of our journey. So we are very happy that last year we got the recognition about the Code10 CI Accelerator, that is not only or add-on for integration suite, but it's also comprised, of philosophy, a methodology, and a governance of how we need to do greenfield implementation and how to do migration from PIPO to integration suite. And we want more. So I really hope that we have another recognitions and another products placed in the SAP store. So I throw in this ball to Anna. And I hope that next year she will be happy to say that our compliance hub is also validated and done by SAP, okay? Going back to integration, you know that I'm an integration person and my background, it is around integration. One of the initiatives that SAP is running about integration is what they call Sub-Migration Factory. Sub-Migration Factory, and let's hope that during next years, it will make a lot of noise. It's a program where at this moment, I think there are only 8 companies in Europe, and we are one of those. So we have some requirements in order to fulfill. Now, at this moment, we are considered Tier 1 migration factory company, and the objective is that we will make it for Tier 2. Being part of the migration factory program of SAP, it implies a lot of things. Okay? It implies that we need to continue betting for our way of doing the things. It implies that we need to reinforce the tools and the accelerators that we have in order to run these projects. And honestly, I think it's a very challenging horizon that we need to aim for. So let's hope that next year we will be talking here about that we are a Tier 2 company, and I think we are in the way with already 85% of the requirements met today. And we are happy to introduce another thing. So we are in a position to announce that we are doing a strategic alliance with AWS. Okay, so with AWS, we want to increase the portfolio of services. We want to increase the offer that we can give to our customers. No? And there are multiple reasons why we choose AWS. So we work as well with Microsoft Azure, and we will continue doing that. But what we found in AWS is that they have a very good infrastructure. Okay? They have across Europe with different data centers, and it matches most of the requirements that we are looking for cloud services. Then they have a very good suite of cloud services, again. No? So they have Lambdas, they have API management, they have Cognito, they have multiple services that we are using, and we are quite happy with this. And all of this brings a really good balance between cost and quality. We can see that the cost and quality of the services of AWS, it is reasonable, but also brings to the next point. We see that the scalability, security, and compliance that they bring is one of the key aspects. And is also part of our strategy that what we call it Code10 cloud focus. So let's go and check a little bit what we will offer with AWS. Okay? So the first thing is that we want to offer a 300-degree service for AWS. We want to unify your invoices into one single invoice with Code10, where we will provide service optimizations, we will provide the different service that you will have in AWS, and we will be able to do initial setup, maintenance, and being able to scale and descale the infrastructure as it is. And this will end up in savings. This will end up in economical savings of your infrastructure, because we will optimize all the service that you are using. From hosting of systems, so not only using AWS services, but also using AWS as a hosting of the systems. We need to show that this can be a money save, and that it will imply that you no longer need your own infrastructure. From some cases, from other cases, on-premise systems, it can be applied. But in this world, we need to slowly migrate some of the systems into the cloud. It will be easy to maintain, and it will be only with one single point, Code10. Okay? Not only that, we want to offer a service of hosting apps in our own AWS infrastructure. So if you have some requirements and you don't have the willing of having your own systems, or you don't want to continue using your on-premise systems, we can do the entire circle. We can develop these applications in the cloud using cloud-native programming languages and the latest technologies, and then we will host it for you. So you will have your own access. The look and feel it will be that you are doing everything, but no. We will do everything for you, and that will be a very good entry point, not only for having cloud-based applications, but also for the AI. This will enable a lot of companies to be able to start applying AI to their process and to start doing the things in a cloud-native base. As well, I mean, and I'm an integration guy, so I need to look always where we can match integration with this. And we are going to provide integration service as a service. So this is a concept that is oriented for companies that nowadays they don't have a middleware. They are doing point-to-point communications, and we want to provide an infrastructure. We want to build the communications. We want to maintain it, and what more important, we don't want that they will be worried about nothing. So we are going to offer, of course, any type of integration, A2A, B2B, and whatever, but especially focus in ADI, compliance, and B2B transmissions. So these are the objectives that we have for the next year and what we did this year. So I really want to thank you for the minutes, and I let Jakub come back to the stage to introduce the next presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Antonio.